What's up, fellas? It's Friday, rocking the new stash, as you could see. It's Movember. I think we're close to the midpoint of November, and yesterday something tragic happened with the apparent suicide of one of the Dallas Cowboys. Younger guys, Marshawn Nealand, y'all probably already heard about this, but it it happens every day, right? But such a higher profile human, when it happens to him, it always reminds us, and it's kind of like a gut punch. And in a way, like, the timing is kind of ironic that it happened during Movember, Men's Mental Health Awareness, Men's Overall Health Awareness Month, that still a lot of people aren't even aware of. And that's why, we rock the mustaches. I think it kind of looks a little goofy, to be honest, on me at least, but just to bring the attention to these types of scenarios and situations that men deal with, right? We know, women, they have their own set of issues, but it's night and day, the resources and the stigma around mental health when it comes to women and men. Night and day, not even a question. Right, so I don't really have a script or any kind of cadence or structure to this video, but just to riff about how these things can sneak up on you, sneak up on the people you love, right? And we need to check on them. Like, this whole month, I've been reaching out to men in my core circle, people that I may not have talked to for the last 2-3 years, that I was very fond of and appreciated them at whatever time in life, whether they're a mentor, an acquaintance, a former coworker, a colleague, buddies from college. I've been reaching out just to check on people, and I would encourage all of you watching this, man, woman, whoever, to check on your people, especially the guys you think might be, they got it all together. They're always in a good mood. They're always accomplishing things. Like, you just never know what the hell is going on in people's minds. And if you can reach out genuinely, organically, because you want to check in, I guess that's the point of this video, a reminder to do that. The guy was 20, I shouldn't say kid, the young man was 24 years old. Second round pick. Just scored a touchdown Monday night when the Cowboys played the Arizona Cardinals on a national stage, national TV, Monday Night Football here in the States. It just shows things can just shift on a dime with people. They're mental. Maybe it was something that was brewing for a while, but it's just so sad, man, to see that happen. It happens every fucking day, right? So, and why does it happen? Why does this happen? I mean, it could be a variety of reasons. It could be an issue with his girlfriend. Maybe she stepped out on him. It could be lofty expectations that he had on himself, and maybe he's just not happy with himself. Who knows? Like, we all deal with this stuff. I know for me, at this phase in my life, I'm kind of going through a transformation of my own, in the sense that I have these lofty expectations and these goals to shift into a completely new industry in real estate, and these expectations to absolutely dominate and crush it from day one. And there's merit in that, right? There's merit in striving to achieve higher goals, but I would add a caveat here. And this is something that I've been marinating on for a minute. And I actually saw a video yesterday when I was on my evening walk on YouTube that actually reminded me of what I was thinking of, in a sense of expectations a lot of times can trap us and put us in a mental prison that leads to the spiral of constant disappointment. And it's a lot of times not good for your mental health in the long run. And the message of this video is a channel called Digital Solace. Check out that person's content on YouTube, Digital Solace. The title is like, you will see this video when you need to find it. Could be a little clickbaity, but very powerful video. And it expanded on some of the thoughts I had on how we as men put so many expectations, or so high expectations, because we got a family, we got friends to impress, we want to feel like we're right there with our circle and their successes. Naturally, I think it's biology to compete, right? But the video in a nutshell talked about how expectations that we put on ourselves actually place us in a trap and puts us on a path of a lot of times misalignment with what we're supposed to do on this planet. And what we're supposed to do on this planet doesn't always have to be one thing. It could be a series of things, right? So, I mean, y'all are probably going through it now. Y'all probably have some kind of expectation. I need to be a millionaire by this age with a wife and kids. For me personally, I'm 40 now, right? I thought I would have had a wife, kids, been a millionaire, all these things that constantly circulate in my head on a subconscious level, and it kills your joy when you're not there, whether you know it or not. And that kind of traps you in this mental state of not feeling enough. So the video, if y'all watch it, from what I took from it, the cure, the antidote to that is to simply be, to simply live life where you are and be okay with that, and react to things that only you are aligned with. It could be a connection, a job, where you feel at your core you're aligned to that thing in the moment, and just be, just live life, and stop necessarily always feeling you're needing to press to get to a certain point to feel whole, because you are already whole and you don't need to take your fucking life. When people off themselves, it's no freaking joke, right? I got a buddy, he lives in Japan, and him and I had a falling out over some political stuff a couple years back. And it's so fucking stupid when you let politics get in the way of a friendship of someone you grew up with. And I have not been able to get a hold of him. He's in Japan doing his own thing. He had a bad breakup. And sometimes I wonder about that guy. Is he okay? Right? There's only so much we can do when reaching out, but you gotta at least fucking try. So that's my message. Check on your people. You know, suicide is no joke. Movember, rock the stash, have fun with it to bring awareness to this for us men. Right? I know ladies, y'all, if y'all are watching this, y'all go through your own thing too, right? So I'm not excluding you, but I want to focus on the men, because I feel like there are limited resources and a stigma of being a man in not being able to express and talk about shit that's on your mind, right? That's the first point. Check on your people. The second point, just live, just be in alignment with who you are and be okay with that moment. and stop constantly thinking ahead of I need to be here by this date. Yes, if it aligns with you and you're on that path, then sure, but it doesn't define you. That doesn't define you. That doesn't make you worthy of being a human on this planet and living. Sometimes living and being and just giving value in small phases, whether it's walking down the street and making someone smile, genuinely giving to the homeless guy in the corner, and giving without necessarily expecting an outcome for karma. Some people, there are some people that give to homeless and charities because they think it's karmatic. Is that a word? They think it's good karma, and they think they're doing it to expect an outcome, whether it's a winning lottery ticket or they're going to get some kind of good luck or whatever. There are people out there like that. And that's fucking pathetic as a human, that you would genuinely give to someone. And, I've done it too. I think just being aware of it is powerful, but giving, whether it's a phone call to a buddy and expecting something in return, and if you don't get that, you're disappointed. A business colleague, a former coworker, yeah, you got to reach out and you got to get things moving because we have goals to function in life and things we need to do, and sometimes we need help, but don't always expect with every time you give, there's something you need in return. And I was also part of that video. Anyhow, I'm past 10 minutes. I hope y'all are having a great Friday. And here in Texas, the weather is freaking phenomenal. This fall weather. Go outside, enjoy it. And stay locked in and just live and check on your people. Love y'all. Have a good one.